Next we're going to do the heel seam, and where you left the extra yarn from your long tail cast on, that should be right in the middle of where the heel seam is going to be. So if you look closely, first we're going to seam the upper seam, which goes right along here, and you can see where it takes a turn, and that's the upper part of the slipper. That's where you're going to want to stop, and then you have the lower seam that we'll do second. Again, for purposes of this video, I tied on a different color yarn so you can see more clearly. So just like the toe seam, we'll hold the pieces with right sides out and just flat against one another. I go right to where the opening of the slipper should be. And in the new version, I also have you leave markers to make this part easier. And then this is where I take it and I just scrunch up a little bit to gather the seam up. And this will help the felted slipper cup around your heel so that they'll stay on. I tie a knot, and that's the completed top part. And then I pick up my yarn to do the bottom seam. Now when I'm done with this seam, and you can see where the pieces come together again, you just want a straight line. I will typically tie this off to the sole at the heel end, and that way, since we're starting our seaming from the toe end, I'll have a halfway mark all where it should be. And that's the finished heel seam.